CZ, it was great to see you last week at Web Summit, and thank you so much for joining us today on Vox Business. So let's, of course, start talking about FTX, because some have said that you are the instigator of FTX's collapse. You've called Sam Bankman-Fried a psychopath, a liar. Was it outright fraud?
Yeah, so I think there's definitely lying involved. He lied to his users, he lied to his investors, he lied to his employees, and he also lied to regulators all around the world, including politicians in the US. So, but I don't think we caused it. We may be the last straw that broke the camel's back, but I can tweet about a different company and they will be fine if the company itself is fine.
Well, Michael Lewis has said that you, CZ, versus Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF, is like Godzilla versus King Kong. So when you looked at the numbers, I mean, they came to you saying, help us out and bail us out, buy us. I mean, what does that say about the balance sheet? It was chaos, according to the Enron settler.
It was a bit chaotic. And also, as soon as we discovered that he actually moved user funds without disclosing that, and basically he was lying to everyone, I said, look, this guy is probably going to be in a lot of trouble, most likely going to jail. I couldn't trust the data in the data room anymore. The guy has nothing to lose. The guy has no more to lose. He's probably already in a bad position, and he will do anything to lie to get our money in. And so at that point, I couldn't trust any data in the data room.
Okay.
And also with the US investigations, we said hands off.
Yeah, what about the House Financial Services Committee? Because they are holding a hearing on the FTX collapse. They have invited you to speak. Will you go to DC?
I personally won't, but we have teams in the US.
But why not?
Binance US is there.
Why not go and answer the questions yourself, CZ, and represent the company that you founded?
First of all, I'm busy building things outside of the US. Binance.com does not service users in the US, and we focus on other parts of the world. And this thing is important, but I actually don't know very much about it. I made a tweet that people think that's the last straw that broke the camel's back, but we look at the data room for like a very short period of time. We don't have much information.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you that in DC right now, CZ, that a lot of people, if you look at the recent headlines this morning from FTX, how they didn't even record transactions by their users and their traders, people are saying cryptocurrency is used by kidnappers, by those that are doing illegal things. Maybe it should be banned here in the US.
I think, look, there are bad players in all industries. Madoff happened in a very regulated Wall Street traditional finance industry. So these things happen. Just because there's one Madoff doesn't mean you shut down all the other banks. I don't think that's the right decision.
And CZ, just to clear the air, I know you grew up in Canada, but there have been questions about links, ties to Beijing. Do you have any ties to the Chinese government?
We have zero ties to the Chinese government. I've not been a Chinese citizen for 33 years. I've been a Canadian for 33 years. My company, we were kicked out of China. We were banned in China. We have no presence in China, no links to the Chinese Communist Party or any other government. I'm a technology geek. We just run a technology platform business that's turning into a financial services platform. We're not involved in politics. We're not involved with China. Yeah. There is a very strong narrative that was pushed by Sam Bankman-Fried that Binance is a Chinese company, and many people still have this in their head just because by ethnicity I'm Chinese. Yeah. Both of my parents are Chinese. I look Chinese. I have black hair. But Binance is not a Chinese company. We have nothing to do with China or the Chinese government.
Can I just have 30 seconds here to ask you on Twitter, because I know you put in $500 million into Elon Musk's bid. So Twitter is in, someone say, disarray, a mess right now. Do you regret co-investing with Elon Musk?
Oh, absolutely not. I think Twitter is completely fine. The platform will stay, it will grow. There is typically some chaos or when doing the transition, when you have a new, very strong-minded leader in place. There will be some chaos. There will be some unhappy people. He's firing people. He's downsizing the team. Some people will be unhappy. It's very normal. We're very, I feel even more confident that that's happening very quickly.
Okay, CZ, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks very much indeed, CZ.